Rumble top. I mean, there's a lot of options here. I guess we're going to wait for the swaps to come through. This is a pretty out there draft for Hanwha Life Esports.
I think it might be the center rumble bottom lane. This is something that we have seen in the past quite often. It works very, very well. You know, you empower the rumble to, you know, get around that lane. This ward will be timing out, and I think that was seen. So Undertow comes down. Vista now will need to get into position. Good shield comes up from Arthur, though, as Umti's going to miss that last one. Will be a smite fight, won by Arthur there, and he gets all of that health back at the same time, as now Lava in a bit of trouble, but does get a decent stun onto Chovy, who moves back into position.
If you ever make one move forward, you could just get ulted by Arthur. Meanwhile...
Yep, it's good stun onto Chovy there in the mid lane. He's going to flash very early, actually, not wanting to waste any time. Do have the man drop coming forward, as now Lava not going to be the target. They want to get the Ragnarok out, and they do so. Equalizer comes down, but the positioning not great there out of Chovy. As Morgan's going to come in and see what he can do. Hookshot is going to be lined up. Flash out from Umti. I love that out of Morgan. Great rotation down, and they get a free summon. About 300 gold in the lead, and Hanwha Life actually continuing to go aggressive. Lava in trouble, has to flash. As Vista looking for it. Oh, not quite able to get there, as the Harpoon also misses. And there's the Equalizer to get one tick, and that will pick up the kill.
Equalizer, very, very versatile in that regard.
Well, yeah, could be in trouble. Doesn't have flash, remember, as he's trying to get out of the way of this Olaf. Looking now to turn it around, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to. As in goes the man drop. It is going to now be a lot of damage onto Umti, but Arthur has to flash to get himself out of the way. It's a big knock-up to come through, as already Fred Breon having a good time, but it is going to be the Ornn taken down, and that's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. And as the dust settles, Delight trying to stay in position. All right, Lava in trouble, going to get stunned up. There's the Dawning Shadow and a very dead Syndra. As it feels like Chovy feasting on Syndras seems to be his thing at this point in time.
Yeah, if the game goes really late, yes, depth scale as well as Silver Lining's fading away here.
Yeah, Lava's health bar is doing the same thing, as Chovy does still have his ultimate. He just decided that he didn't want to trade it for a flash at that instance. As now Vista's moving
like,
in.
Yo.
Gets the flash himself. And now Lava, when he comes back to lane, he's just dead. Yep. Because Chovy knows that he can just put down, okay, Deft out of position. This should be the kill. As he's trying to do as much damage as he can. Dawning Shadow, not going to do anything. And that's just a catch and a pick for Fred Breon.
Keep it where it is right now. Can they stabilize here to get there is the question, because Hanwha Life Esports definitely are not going to let them go down easy this way.
Well, there's the equalizer from Chovy. Umti going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. As Arthur in a great position with that man drop. That's going to secure the kill onto the Syndra already, and he's in thick amongst the fight. Chovy now chasing after them. Can he land the harpoons is going to be the question. Close to overheating, but not going to be able to get underneath that turret. Is now Deft chasing after Henna. One more auto will do it. All cancelled, unfortunately, but gets it in the end. No harm, no foul, as that's just a clear win for Hanwha Life.
Insane value. Nothing traded back.
And they might even be able to take down this turret, as the Drake does go down. That's a great Ornn, but no, interrupted. Oh, fantastic work from Vista, as in goes Morgan now. Dawning Shadow comes down as well as Henna. Going to be in trouble, but does deal with the Camille pretty quickly. But these heals coming out from center are ludicrous. Delight going to go down as well, as now Chovy looking to lock down Lava. The ulti now on cooldown for the Syndra, and has to run away. Hanwha Life Esports once again asserting their dominance.
Yeah, and Fred Breon just already kind of pre-ulting for that moment. Means that you know this comp has been practiced a lot by the squad.
Well, you've now got Umti trying to take down Vista. He's going to flash his Deft, trying to get that damage done. Ulti's available, and Umti takes a lot of damage, but that potion ticking, I think, had a lot of reason as to why he survived. The man drop, though, is going to say no, as Lava also going to be dead, and Arthur grabs himself too.
Double kill here, really nice start to what could be a very early Baron take. Unfortunately, with Umti unable to try to smite this away or try to gain any control over the right side of the Baron pit, I just don't think there's any recourse here for Fred Breon. I mean, look at where Henna is on the map right now. There's not even a side lane he could be in. Mid lane's pushed, so he's not getting any CS right now. And Fred Breon are, I think, thinking about game 2 right now, as things have just really not gone their way. Rotation over here is to take red, but not even to think about the Baron.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to help out. And
How fast Chovy can clear massive waves like this. He is spotted.
yeah, Moonlight Vigil comes down as well. He's going to take a lot of damage. He has Zhonya's available. Not going to utilize it just yet. Goes into it now as once again, the equalizer is there. He's going to flash to try and get himself out of the way as the Ornhorn is going to slow him just enough, but it's not going to be thrown back. As you can see, Hoya taking too much damage. Arthur gets towards the top side, doesn't do damage with his ultimate, but now they're corralling. This bro roster's delight is way too far away from this one. You've got the Dawning Shadow that comes in, shielding up everyone, but it is going to expire as now Arthur gets himself in. Henna eliminated. Lava suffers the same fate. Oh my goodness, Umpty getting taken down for a double kill now for this Camille, as Hoya wishes he could just bail over the side of this alcove, but I don't think Harm Will Life actually know. Deft is going to spot him, and goodbye to the Ornn. Harm Will Life, yeah, feels like this game may well be over, so decides not to go for this control ward, as now in goes Morgan. Umpty, he's trapped, and the man drop comes down all too easily. They lock down the jungler, but it might be jungle for jungle, which could be a good trade, but in he goes again, as Equalizer comes down as well. Henna can't actually sit there and fight, as Hoya not going to burn down to death just this time, but Harm Will Life Esports now should be able to rotate back for the Baron.
They certainly should be able to. Umpty's down. Again, Baron for Baron. Right before the fight, it's a really nice rotation up from Morgan. It was just kind of side laning. On the flank, sets up the Hextech ultimatum. They burst him down, and Arthur is just unkillable in the fight. He's so insanely fed. He has a Guardian Angel as well, on top of his Gore Drinker and Sterox, and he didn't even need it. As Morgan's like, oh, are you going to step forward here? Because I will kill you myself.
It's like 1v2, absolutely no fear at all, didn't even lose any of his health bar. We're looking for a Mountain Soul at the same time. This is called having your cake and eating it too.
Yes.
As the Baron goes down, they are going to at least try and contest for this one, as Umpty is getting closer. Let's see whether Harm Will Life are going to allow this one. Equalizer is still available. That's what we're going to be looking at, as the Aphelios does deny the Mountain Soul, and now Vista has to go golden. Equalizer comes down, but it's not quite enough to stop the Gragas from going. Still, burned to death is the Ornn, and in goes Morgan now. My god, the damage is just disgusting. Avoids the headbutt there with the Hextech ultimatum as well, and stays alive. A double kill for Deft in the end. That's going to be the ace, and that will be the game. And I correct myself, it's a triple for Deft as the dust settles.
The dust settles, and it is going to be a walk to the finish here. Easy peasy. Harm Will Life Esports again catching Fredit Brion, trying to find anything on the map, any objective. They got the Drake, but they lost their lives for it. But what else can you do if you're Fredit Brion? You just gonna sit back at your base and let hell come to you? Or are you gonna take a fight? I mean, they tried to win that fight, you know, with a 4v2 start, trying to get that Drake advantage, but it's just not enough. And that's gonna be the first map going to Harm Will Life Esports.
Expertly snowballed by Harm Will Life, making sure that they were playing to their win conditions the entire game. The Nexus falls down at 32 minutes. It's a bit later than what it could have been, but damn, they held that stranglehold for so long.